Is it time to buy or sell Soleno Therapeutics stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Soleno Therapeutics. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 26th of August, in the year 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 12th of August 2025, our system has designated Soleno Therapeutics as a sell candidate with a score of -1.61. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has faced a decline of 16.49%. This corresponds to an average decrease of 1.50% each day since it was classified as a sell candidate. The stock currently sits at the lower end of a very wide and declining trend in the short term, which typically presents a favorable buying opportunity. If the lower trend floor at $66.48 is breached, it may indicate a significant increase in the rate of decline. The present 3-month trend indicates a potential decrease of 2.41% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from a decrease of 6.81% to an increase of 22.42%. Considering the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of 74.79%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 57.12% to 135.98% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $109.37 and $164.27. Our latest daily update for Soleno Therapeutics features the headline, Soleno Therapeutics Inc. stock upgraded from strong sell candidate to sell candidate following Tuesday's trading session. On the last trading day, the stock price of Soleno Therapeutics Inc. increased by 4.66%, rising from $66.51 to $69.61. During this trading day, the stock fluctuated by 4.85%, ranging from a low of $66.59 to a high of $69.82. Over the last 10 days, the price has decreased in 7 days, resulting in a decline of 16.49%. Notably, trading volume increased alongside the price on the last day, which is a positive technical indicator, with 416,000 more shares changing hands compared to the previous day. In total, 1 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $91.65 million. In the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $90.15, while the lowest was $41.50. Currently, the price is 22.78% or $20.54, below the 52-week high, and 81.69% or $310.64, below the all-time high recorded on the 15th of March, 2019, when it peaked at $380.25. Soleno Therapeutics experienced a significant decline this month following a critical report from a short seller, which claimed serious issues with its Phase 3 and withdrawal studies for VYKAT XR. This led to heavy selling and prompted several investor rights firms to initiate investigations into potential securities violations. The market's response has been rapid. Shares have dropped as uncertainty increased and headline risks took center stage in trading. In the short term, expect ongoing volatility and downward pressure as investors factor in the risks of litigation, possible regulatory scrutiny, and the potential for further negative disclosures. Any interim company statement that effectively addresses data integrity could trigger a swift recovery, while evasive answers are likely to exacerbate losses. Over the long term, the outcome hinges on whether the allegations are confirmed. Verified trial flaws or regulatory delays could significantly hinder approval prospects, necessitate dilutive financing or settlements, and damage the credibility of management, thereby prolonging declines. On the other hand, vindication or strong confirmatory data would alleviate concerns and could restore value over time. investors should regard SLNO as a high-risk, event-driven situation. Analyst ratings. On Monday, August 18, 2025, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned SLNO a buy grade along with a hold action. On Thursday, August 7, 2025, it was reported that Cowen and Company also gave SLNO a buy grade with a hold action. On Monday, June 23, 2025, it was reported that Cowen and Company provided SLNO with a buy grade accompanied by an initialize action. On Friday, March 28, 2025, it was reported that Guggenheim rated SLNO with a buy grade and a hold action. On Thursday, March 27, 2025, it was reported that Laidlaw also rated SLNO with a buy grade and a hold action. Analysts have assigned Soleno Therapeutics stock a general strong sell rating. They have categorized the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Soleno Therapeutics. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Monday, the 25th of August, 2025. And so far, it has risen approximately 4.66%. Further increases are anticipated until a new pivot top is established. The volume is increasing alongside the price, which is seen as a positive technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence the short-term outlook. The stock of Soleno Therapeutics Inc. currently holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. Conversely, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this creates a general sell signal for the stock, presenting a more negative forecast. Should the stock continue to rise, it will face resistance from the long-term moving average at $80.69. If the stock declines, it will encounter support from the short-term average at $68.33. A breakout above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will produce an additional sell signal, further reinforcing the overall negative sentiment. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, buy signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 7 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 13 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal 16 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 13 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 9 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages shows a buy signal 2 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Soleno Therapeutics. Soleno Therapeutics Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $68.94. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. This stock exhibits significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $3.23 between its high and low, which is a change of 4.85%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 3.55%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Soleno Therapeutics, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can experience downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may signal a lack of profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 5th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 1 cent. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Soleno Therapeutics. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Soleno Therapeutics is at $71.63. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Soleno Therapeutics encounters its first support level at $68.94. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Soleno Therapeutics from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the first day of July 2025, Hirano Patricia C. conducted an insider sell of 3,830 shares of common stock. On the 24th day of June 2025, Hirano Patricia C. conducted an insider buy of 266 shares of common stock. On the 24th day of June 2025, Hirano Patricia C. conducted an insider sell of 266 shares of common stock. On the 24th day of June 2025, Hirano Patricia C. conducted an insider sell of 266 shares of employee stock options, which is the right to buy. On the 5th day of June 2025, Volk Birgitti conducted an insider buy of 3,991 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 39.172. Overall, insiders purchased 258,627 shares and sold 644,356 shares in the last 100 trades. We have a negative evaluation for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is Soleno Therapeutics stock a good buy? Soleno Therapeutics Inc. displays several negative indicators, and we anticipate that its performance will remain weak in the upcoming days or weeks. Consequently, we have a negative outlook on this stock. Our analysis has been updated to reflect a change from a strong sell to a sell candidate. Upon examining the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 27th of August, we expect Soleno Therapeutics to open lower by 94 cents, starting at $68.67. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is important to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not rely solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.